second Con Survival Guide video. It's not the day before Colossalcon this time, but we have Carly joining us this year and our fellow Two Fingers from last year. We're just doing 10 more general con tips that you should know before you go to a convention and screw up your life. The first tip, safe drinking at conventions.
That was fun. I know.
Oh my god, is she okay?
I'm fine.
I'm fine. She's fine. Alright, whatever.
Well, the first tip is obviously going to be don't drink if you're not 21, but we know y'all are going to do it anyway. So don't take a drink if you're actually in the convention center itself. You are going to A, hurt yourself by falling down some stairs, or B, get your friends into trouble because you're a minor and you're drinking. It's not a good idea because you can get blackballed from a convention, or you can sit in con jail and like your parents will have to hear about it and a bunch of shit's gonna go down.
Oh, and also, watch your drink. Watch for the little pill at the bottom, and it's fizzing. That's called Rufalin. Pay attention to your drink. Do not take a drink from a stranger. Watch it pour in. Don't take it if it's already open.
If you're gonna do some drinking, do it at your hotel room or like at your house.
Alright, ma'am, welcome to our hotel. Can I see your credit card and ID, please?
So when you go to a convention that isn't very close to your home, you get a hotel. And for, at least in where we live, Indiana, you have to be 21 to actually check into a hotel, and you also have to have a credit card. Avoid situations like that. If you have to bring your, loser parents, just kidding.
Or loser sister.
Just make sure you have a trustworthy person that you can rely on to not bail, and all of a sudden you're stuck with a hotel fee and you can't even get into your room.
Oh.
Now, I know this probably isn't something that everyone plans for. You probably think, oh, I'm just going to show up to the con on the day that it starts and I'll get my badge and everything will be fine. The fact is, things are going to be rushed like that. You're going to get out of your car, you're going to sprint to the line, it's going to be like 5 hours long. Even if you pre-reg, the lines are long.
It's generally longer if you pre-reg.
Exactly. So just plan to get to the convention early, even if that means going to bed at a reasonable time. Not staying up late. Just go to bed early, go there the next day, you'll be completely fine.
Oh my god, I'm so glad I met you at that party!
No, I'm so drunk.
You're crazy. How much for you?
$5.
Oh, yeah, I got that, I got that. Come here, come on. Go in here.
Most people going to conventions think, oh, I'm going to be in a place where there's thousands or hundreds of other people that share my same interests, so we'll all get along, we'll all be best friends, they're all nice. No, so don't trust them to be okay with you if you're drunk or if you're just going to room together or hook up, because oftentimes they might hurt you or they could knife you. People are dangerous. So if you're going to hook up with someone at a convention, at least do it sober, and cosplay does not equal consent. It's just don't hook up at a convention if you're not in your right state of mind, or make sure the person that you're gonna hook up with is okay. And not an axe murderer who might shank you or put a pillow over your face when you're done.
I don't recommend a hookup. The likelihood if that person's going to hook up with you, they've hooked up with many other people.
Yeah.
I would recommend friendship first, and then after convention you can,
Our children don't do this. We have minors.
Safe sex, be protected.
Or abstinence.
Or the BC.
Or just can cut off their penis.
Crap, my bracelet broke. Good thing I have a second one. Disasters will always happen at cons. Always. There's never been a con that I've went to that something bad didn't happen at least once. With this, it's every disaster. It's with your cosplay, if you make it or if you bought it, something might go wrong. I would suggest bring a sewing kit or something that you can use to fix it, even if it's a quick fix. I would suggest bringing backups of everything you can think of, backup anything really.
Food. A glue gun is actually the best thing you can bring to a convention.
Yes.
You can plug it into any wall outlet and just sit there and glue all of your costume together, at least for a while until you get home.
Exactly. And just anything really. I mean, it's not just your cosplay. You could bring extra money. Like, there's never such thing as bringing too much money unless you're bringing like $10,000. Why would you need that much? Extra money. Also bring an extra cat. You might need. Excuse me, ma'am. What do you? Is that a knife?
You want to get cut?
No, I'm good. Alright, just tap that.
So there are, mainly though what I'm going to talk about is props. Now, I do a Juliet cosplay from Lollipop Chainsaw. And as you know, or may not know, Juliet Starling carries a chainsaw. Yeah, like I'm going to be able to bring a chainsaw into a con. I wouldn't recommend anything metal. So just, unless it's like a zipper. Yeah,
Don't bring
or
this.
box knife. If you really need metal, then use zipper metal. That's all I'm going to do,
But basically, like, if they see like a knife, that even if it's a fake knife but it looks realistic, they can confiscate it.
Yeah,
and refuse
so
to give it back to you.
make sure you have the orange tips on your
guns
and anything like that.
So unless you're planning on losing like your prop that you worked forever on, don't make it so nice that it looks real, and don't actually bring one of these.
Also, there's absolutely no pellet guns. So even if they do have an orange tip, if they shoot projectiles and they can tell that they shoot projectiles, just don't bring it.
Because
They will shoot you with their own projectiles, and then they will take you down.
Yes.
Alright, IDs, ladies. I can't let you in without IDs. You got one?
No.
Are you with her?
I'm with her.
That's fine, that's fine. Go ahead, ladies. Y'all cute. You can do that. Come on. Party! Yeah!
Oh shit, the cop! Shit!
Run!
Shit! I was here legally though!
It seems like a good idea at the time, right? You meet a bunch of friends and you're gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna go drink. And I know we said to drink in your hotel rooms, but again, even if you're legal, if they get out of hand, police, security, or hotel staff get sent up and they can break up your party, and it leaves a bad name for the convention if they find out that a lot of like the attendees are breaking furniture or getting drunk in the hotels. So like if you cause too much trouble, then the convention may not be able to come back to that location because they have like a bad reputation. So if you're gonna drink in your hotel room, check the IDs of people who are coming in. Don't let this random person walk in, because cosplay is deceiving. Like if somebody's cosplaying like Rika Furude from Higurashi, so, you know, she's like an 8-year-old girl, but it could really be an 8-year-old girl dressed in that costume, and she could come into your party. You're gonna make a card, have like a bouncer or something, and also have like a lookout. So like if someone's like, you know, they can tell you if security's coming down the hall, then y'all can like break up the party. But always have like an escape route, or like jump out the window, you know. If you're gonna be stupid, you have to be smart stupid though.
Or on a more realistic note, you can set ground rules for people who are coming into your party. Just mention, hey, don't get crazy drunk, don't break shit.
Me personally, I'll never have a room party because I don't want random assholes touching my shit.
So yeah, just watch your back at a room party, do it safe and don't get stupid, or you can hurt people.
This is my melody and it's just the ravers.
Alright, this one is very dear to my heart, considering I was a victim of it last year. Rave etiquette. Alright, a rave is basically just a giant mosh pit. It's usually dark, there's tons of people in there.
No X.
Sweats.
Yeah.
No X.
Try not to do drugs.
Do not do X.
Basically horrible, but it's very fun. Just try not to shove people, because I was stuck in between like this horrible circle of big sweaty guys. And
Ew!
they didn't see me, and I was just getting pushed around, and it was just nasty.
I gotta scream.
Yeah, and just in raves, just try to mind personal space. You are gonna get jostled. You're gonna bump
Get
up against
touched.
each other. Yeah, you're gonna get touched. So if that's something you don't like, then maybe you can stay away from the middle and the front of the rave and go to the back.
Or maybe just don't go at all.
Yeah, or don't go, because they're usually very late.
But it can be fun. It's just a lot of times people think it's an excuse to like
Be an asshole.
hit on females. If like,
Right.
because just because I'm dressed like, this. It's not like giving you permission.
Right,
Like,
we could go into a whole different discussion.
Right.
Yeah.
Cosplay is consent, yada yada. I'm sure you've heard everybody bitch about that.
You're just there to listen to music, dance, and have fun with your friends. You're not there to
get hit on or make out with random people.
Or get smashed in between a corner
Yeah.
with a whole bunch of sweaty people, so.
It's also disgusting. Again, take a fucking shower, right?
Yeah.
God, we should have done this before we left. We're gonna be late. Come on.
So, a lot of the times, whether you're going to a short or long distance to a convention, you are going to take obviously a car. But cars, basically, if you're going to be driving a long distance, you have to make sure and make sure your car is okay. I don't know shit about cars.
Also, when it's summer, make sure you either have AC or you're okay with not having AC. Make sure everyone in the car knows that.
Summer conventions suck if you don't have AC.
Yes.
Make sure your brake pads are up to date.
Just basically do a car checkup. Because if you take a piece of shit car to the convention with you, odds are you're gonna break down halfway and then you're gonna be stuck there.
Because then, of all the times, all the times that it could break down, it's going to break down at this con.
Yeah, unless you want to go ape shit because your car is broken, or if you want to be late, just rotate your tires. Oh my god, can you believe that girl? She was obviously 100 pounds overweight for that.
She totally made that cosplay too. It looks like shit.
That's worse than the last one.
We're gonna cut, bitch.
I thought we were supposed to have life steal.
We aren't. Alright, this is one that plays dear unto my heart. Now, there are some people out there who think, I make my own cosplay. I am holier than thou. You are wrong.
There are people who buy their cosplay and think, oh, well, I have more money than people and I can't do shit, or they're bad, they're down on themselves, or they can feel holier than thou. Stop.
It doesn't matter, really.
It really doesn't matter. I mean, we get all of our clothes made by somebody else anyway.
Right.
Oh yeah, almost every single one of my cosplays is bought online by somebody.
I'm actually a person who almost makes all my cosplays, but do you know why I do that? Because I'm poor.
Yeah, and I have a job.
And I make my cosplays because I can. A lot of people can't. She cannot do anything.
Yeah, I pay other people for their skills.
I made my Psycho costume for High School of the Dead, but the thing is, oftentimes making your costume takes a lot more time.
And money.
Yeah, and money.
And I mean, it depends because a lot of people get paid by commission, and this jacket might not be expensive, but if someone pays to make it perfectly, it might be expensive as hell. So it's it depends on your situation. If you can sew like I can, or if you can do anything creative, make your cosplay. Or if you can't, buy your cosplay.
Yeah.
And that's just it.
Don't
Don't let
other
anyone
people make it for you.
Yeah, don't let anyone say you're better or you're worse than someone else because of what you did.
Or if you see someone with a shitty looking costume, just don't rag on them. Maybe they're poor as fuck. We're all poor as fuck. We're cosplayers.
Okay? We do this as a hobby.
Right. Most of us aren't professionals, so if you see someone with a bad costume, don't knock them down. They're there trying to have fun just as much as you are, so be nice.
Oh, and also
weight gain. Yeah, don't knock on the fat cosplayers.
Exactly. I cosplay as Juliet, but I'm not freaking 6 feet tall.
Right, I'm cosplaying as Haruhi, and I'm not flat chested right now.
Or High School of the Dead.
Swear
to God.
We're all here to have fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who cares? Does it really matter? Is it really going to matter in 5 years? No, it's not.
Because we're all going to be fat in 5 years.
We're all going to be fat anyway one day. What you do with your life and is what you're going to be, and how you treat people is what you're going to be remembered by.
Yeah.
Do you want to be remembered by that asshole called me fat?
Yeah.
Right.
And remember, the Surgeon General always recommends, don't be a dick.
Have fun!
All of this amounts to common sense.
Yeah, don't
Pretty
be
much.
stupid.
Don't be a fucking dumbass.
We're done, so we will see you guys at Colossalcon this year, so you guys come.
I'm going to Gen Con Indy, and
Me
so
too! And A-Cross!
and A-Cross, so we're gonna look like badasses.
We're looking at us with your Furby hat.
Alright, we're done. Bye. Peace.